What's going on, guys? It's your boy Trolltek here for another video. So today we are jumping into the finale episode of Duang with you, episode 12. I was going to be doing the Untamed today, but I thought let's just finish this show and then we can move on. My plan is this week to do the remaining 3 Untamed episodes. So like probably we'll get like days in succession of me doing the Untamed. So I'll be finishing that this week as well. Well, I say this week, it's Sunday, but like I would say by maybe Wednesday, I think Wednesday or Thursday next week we'll be finished with the Untamed as well. So that is coming. But yeah, I wanted to finish this show today. I wanted to kind of finish all the shows that we've been watching this week, hopefully, or this coming couple of days. And then we can start like fresh on the 1st of the month with a bunch of different shows. Because like I've talked about it briefly, but I do want to start doing like K-dramas and stuff like that again. So basically, I'm also going to be doing C-dramas that aren't like BL coded ones, because obviously I have mentioned that we are going to be starting Word of Honor after the Untamed, but that's kind of like BL coded as well. But we're going to be doing other C-dramas as well, like probably mainly historical stuff, like historical period drama type stuff. So we're going to be doing that. So my plan is basically to always have like a BL, a K-drama, and like a C-drama running at all times. Yeah, that's kind of my plan right now. With like the anime stuff, I don't know what I'm going to do there. I don't know if I'm going to do anime, to be honest, because like very few people watch it at all. Like I know I said I didn't give a shit, but like it does take time to record these. So probably with the anime stuff, instead of doing anime reactions, I might just do like book club manga analysis videos, like how I do with the, the books with Heaven Official's Blessings, like what we're doing there. So I might just do the anime manga stuff on that channel and just do analysis as opposed to reactions, because people seem to like that style of stuff with that content. So yeah, my goal right now is this month, finish it off, right? To finish the Untamed and Duang with you and all that the rest of this month. As the rest of this month, as if we don't have like 5 days for the month to end. Yeah. But I want to finish Duang with you, the Untamed, and all that. Now with the Untamed, a lot of people want me to react to like the background stuff and like the songs and all that. And sure, I could, but I'm probably not going to. Because like with dramas, like as much as I might enjoy the actors or whatever, I don't care really too much about the background stuff. Like I don't want to see it. I'm just like, they're good actors. I'm enjoying the show. That's the limit of my consumption of entertainment. I will watch the show, but I don't really care about the actors. I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. People wanted me to do the revenge love stuff, background stuff. I didn't really want to do it because I'm just like, I don't care, to be honest. After the show's done, I don't really care about these people. They're good actors. Like that's kind of the extent of my thing. So like I a lot of other BL reactors, I guess. Am I a BL reactor? I guess technically. Watch like the behind the scenes and the vlogs. I'm never going to be doing that. I'm going to be straight up with you guys. That's just not going to be happening. With the song stuff, like I was thinking about it, like listening to the OSTs and stuff, but there's so many. Like if people can create like a list of like just the best ones that won't take me 7 years to do, then I will check that out and maybe I'll do a stream or something and we'll check that out. But I was looking through like playlists of all the character songs and stuff. There's so fucking many. So if you can like limit it down to like one small playlist, or something like that, or just give the best recommendations in the comments or something like that, then maybe I'll do that. But yeah, I'm not going to be watching like the behind the scenes shit. I have no interest in that. I'm gonna be straight up. But yeah, that's what's going on there. And what else? Oh yeah, with the Untamed anime, I probably will be checking it out, but I probably won't be checking it out until like much later, because I want to put like a break in the verse of like my experience in this verse for a bit, like give it a month or two or something, and then we'll go into the anime kind of fresh a bit. So yeah, we will be checking that out. Don't know when. It won't be, maybe 2 months, maybe 3 months. I'm gonna give it a bit of a gap, kind of how I gave it a gap between when I watched Heaven's Official Blessing to like doing the novel reviews, which we're doing right now. So I'll probably give it a bit of a break so I can kind of like get out of that verse and then go back in like with a bit of a fresh take. Anyway, that's enough of that. That's all I think I needed to say before we go into this video. So yeah, today we're getting into Duang with you, episode 12. I'm both excited and kind of not excited because it's like the end of this show, but I'm excited to get into some new stuff as well. Which I announced what we're going to be watching. I don't know if people saw the post, but the next BL on the list is going to be what's it called again? Sunset. I told the Sunset About You, and then after that will be the second season of that, because I think it's 10 episodes total. So we'll be checking that out, which I kind of talked about in my last video anyway, along with you. Anyway, yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what's coming next. Not sure exactly when that's going to be I'm going to be starting that because, like I said, I want to get caught up with the Untamed first. So probably start next month. Start of next month sometime. We'll be starting that. I will probably post like a schedule for the month anyway. But anyway, okay. Oh, so this is just straight after the last episode. I think this is the morning after. He's gonna just tease him. Oh, okay, I thought he's gonna say your brother or something. The energy of this. Whoa. Okay, that was so random. But how you just have the money to just randomly go to Japan? Didn't you just spend all your money on that camera? I mean, I guess it's not that far, but like still. Okay, we're getting a Japan episode. Like whenever they want to be like cinematic about it, they go to Japan. I don't know why. It's just like the camera's psychology changes when they go to Japan. They just get more cinematic. Like even this shot is way more cinematic. What's bro dressed like a taxi driver? But do they drive up? No, they can't drive. I was going to say, like, what are we talking about? Do they drive over the ocean? Now it makes sense why his next character's a fuckboy. He does the fuckboy energy well. Princess Gary is crazy. Crazy work. What, do you have a driver or something? What's going on? It's just, why is there so much more cinematic in this episode? Maybe the budget, they got more budget for this episode? I don't know. Guys, so it's been 2 months since they started dating. Because the last time they had this was the whole camera situation. And that was their first month anniversary. Was it going to be something?
ขอเฮียๆนะ
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Shin.
ไม่เฮีย
Okay.
ด้วงอยากขอให้เธอเรียกแทนตัวเองว่าฉินแล้วเรียกด้วงว่าเธอได้ไหมคะ
Oh. He's like, that's not happening. That's not happening. He's like, right here in
ขอฟัง
public.
อะไรได้ไหมครับไม่
Oh shit, here we go.
นะ
Man, Shin episode 1 to Shin episode 12, such a different human being. I mean, to be fair, he did have like unresolved trauma as well in episode 1. You know, the most unconvincing thing about this show is like they're supposed to be like broke uni students and they have like multiple $1,000 cameras. Like they're going on trips to Japan and like fucking type of uni students are you guys? And they don't even work like part-time jobs or anything.
Moist เคลียร์โน้ต
It looks so soft here, Jin.
เดี๋ยวด้วงทาให้
Honestly, Shin kind of has like a Japanese aesthetic to him. Especially in this episode. What's this sound in the... It sounds like a Pokemon in the background. Oh, here we go. Like, have some decorum. It's crazy. Duang like seems to be the most like innocent, quote unquote, looking like MC we've had in these shows, but he is the horniest motherfucker in any of these shows we've watched. Like, literally no character as horny as Duang in any of the shows.
งั้นเราไปต่อกันตรงนู้นไหมเดี๋ยวด้วงจะรักเธอให้แรงๆ
Yeah, I'm sure you are. I'm sure you will. I mean,
ฉินง่วงแล้ว ไม่เป็นไรหรอกแค่ฉินได้อยู่กับเธอที่ไหนก็ดีหมดแหละ
yeah, it's nice. It's just a different vibe.
เธอเรียกตัวเองว่าฉินเรียกดวงว่าเธอ
I mean, I wouldn't say it's the same.
เอาแก้มมา
Which cheek are we talking about here? Oh, shit, running like a grandma trying to cross the street as fast as possible. You know that little shimmy like grandmas have sometimes? And then like trying to move fast? But his fucking hems are fucking soaked.
ดวงชอบชีวิตแบบเนี้ยชอบที่ได้ใช้ชีวิตแบบธรรมดา
I've kind of got a theory on this plotline, why this plotline happened. I might be wrong, but I feel like these guys had something on in Japan and they're like, there was a scheduling clash and they're like, okay, how can we work around this? Okay, you know what? They go on a trip on Japan and we're just going to record a couple of shots there. That's what I feel like happened. And the reason I say that is because there's zero extras or any like background characters or anything.
อะไรทั้งที่มันเต็มร้อยก็รู้สึกว่าแบบมันดีได้มากกว่านี้
It was like the stereotypical like ethnic mom, but towards himself.
เธอจริงๆจังๆไหมอะว่าความฝันของฉินน่ะและสิ่งที่ฝันต่อจากนี้ก็น่าจะเป็นเรื่องของเธออยู่ดีจริงๆเลยนะด้วง
Bro's so all in. It's insane.
ถามจริงเนี่ยแต่อันนี้มันเรียกว่าความฝันไหมอะเธอด้วงไม่ได้มีเป้าหมายที่ต้องพุ่งไปหาอะไรแบบนั้นอะไม่เป็นไรหรอก
Yeah.
ต้องค่อยๆหาไป
The thing is, like, this whole idea of dreams and, you know, having a one goal, it's fine. It's cool if you have that. But, like, that's not a prerequisite to a successful life. It's just like some people don't have that. Some people just are like, you know what? This is a fun thing that I'm doing right now and I'm into this and that's it. And then I can move on after. Like, not everyone has to fucking become Hokage or become the pirate king. You know what I mean? Like not everyone has to have that. Some people can just live in the world.
ไปเรื่อย
ขอโทษที่ด้วงไม่เท่เหมือนคนอื่นนะเธอ
Oh, they're just kind of discussing like what they can
ๆ
do.
แบบนี้แหละ
This is what my kind of theory, them having a discussion about their future.
โชคดีจังที่ได้เจอเธอ
You know what I kind of like that they did with like them being in Japan, they kind of not the actors, but like the director kind of went with a more kind of Japanese cinematic feel to it, which kind of adds another layer that they're not in Thailand, if that makes sense. I don't know, it's just a cool little detail. Because like I feel like Japanese cinematography has a lot of like there's like a lot of cool tones contrasted with like warm tones, like melded together in some way. Like you've got the blue on the like the warm light on their faces. I think what makes Japanese cinematography so good is contrast, colors. Okay, guys, you're in the middle of the street right now. Not the street, but you know what I mean. Going all in. There hasn't been a single like person in the background this whole. Okay, there we go.
เธอรู้ไหม
Oh, that's not a scarf. That's a
ด้วง
blanket.
กับเธอก็จะอดไปเที่ยวตาม
That scarf looks so uncomfortable. Like I hate fuzzy fucking
ตัว
material.
ร้อนนะเปล่า
But Duang, are you never gonna get used to it?
ถ่ายรูปให้ก่อนตรงไหนอะ
They're gonna be in their 60s and he's still gonna be fucking squealing about a kiss. So I just thought of the funniest thing. I bet you that old lady in her head is like, oh, they're such good friends. She's probably like, oh, you never see boys being such well-mannered friends anymore. That's probably what was going through her mind in that moment. Please, let's not get. I was gonna say, let's not get active in the fucking hot tub.
ว่าไงมึง
ฮัลโหลไม่พูดดีกว่า
มึงเป็นเฮียอะไรของมึงเนี่ยเจมี่
Oh, it's Jamie. I thought it was this big bro.
มึงไปทำอะไรเป็นอาทิตย์วะกูถามจริง
Do you really want to know, bro?
อะไรนะ
ก็จะเป็นนักลบไม่ใช่นักลักค่ะ
เฮ้ยกูรู้ได้ไงกูจะ
Bro, that's like your tagline at this point.
พูดอยู่นั่น
ว่าไงเจมี่
คุณชินคิดถึงจังเลยครับ
He's so annoying.
กรุงเทพหรือว่านครปฐม
อยู่ชอบกับถูกใจอ่ะมันต่างกันยังไงครับ
Oh, he's. I see. I knew feelings were gonna come
ต่อให้
into
ได้มาหรือไม่ได้มาก็ไม่เป็นไร
play.
เสียดายนิดหน่อย
I mean, it was pretty obvious.
แต่ไม่ได้เสียใจขนาด
หนักรักอยู่แล้วอะเธอรู้ใช่ไหมคะ
งั้นวันนี้ขอรักเลย
Oh, shit. Okay. He's like, I've been waiting. See, I knew that finger was doing something. I had a feeling because I noticed his finger like doing some actions while they were on the phone. Then I was like, nah, surely not. These guys got to win the award for the most fucking sex scenes in a show. This is the like 6th time. I mean, they're on vacation, so if they're not gonna fuck now, when are they going to? You know? Bro's gripping his ass. Okay, not anymore. he looks like in this, like with his hair. Fuck, what? It was in one of the Japanese BLs we watched. I'm blanking on the guy's name. The tall guy in Eye Heeds and Sunspot. I'm blanking on his name now.
3 2 1 ไป
อย่าโมโห
Fucking tug of war.
มึงอะไรเจตนา
นี่เลย
No way they didn't rip yet.
แบ่งกันไม่ได้หรอวะทะเลาะกันเป็นเด็กเลย ไม่รู้ 4-5 วัน
Huh?
มันไม่บอกกูด้วย
Is he gonna finally tell them what's going on? Like, they definitely know that something's going on anyway. Like,
แค่นักรบไปออกศึกตามปกติปะ
oh yeah, I'm sure.
ทายนางลมนี่เปลี่ยนเป็นนางรังนะกูให้ตบเลย
หมดนี่แหละ ปล่อยก็
Oh, he's like, give me those fucking snacks back, bro.
แป๊บนึง
น่ารักจังเลยอ่ะ พี่รอฟังนะ
งั้นผมขอตัวนะครับ
This is like proud parents. It's like, oh, he's coming to us to perform. Let's go.
ขอบคุณนะครับ
Like, who is this? This is not the Shin we know.
เธอเลิกเรียนแล้วเหรอ รีบกลับมาเร็วเอาแล้ว
เซอร์ไพรส์อะไรคะ
บอกแล้วมันจะเรียกสุด
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's not a surprise if he fucking tells you what it is, brother.
โดนดีๆด้วย
ดีมึง ต้องให้กูบอกเหรอ
It's like, where else would I be going, bro?
กูไปละ
I bet he's texting Marvel or Marvis. Sorry.
ก็กูไปด้ว
Why
ย
do I keep calling him Marvel?
มึงจะไปไหน
ไปคนละทางกับมันอะบาย
Like, laters, bruh.
ว่ารักอยู่ไม่ไกลว่ะ
Yeah. You're gonna be the only non-lover boy, bro. Sorry to say.
มาค่ะ
ลุงเขานิสัยดีนะเห็นไหม
Did he adopt a dog, or is he taking care of someone's dog? Like, what's going on? I think he adopted a dog. Okay. That was very random.
ไม่ขึ้นแล้วเนี่ย
เหรอคะคุณลุง
แต่ตั้ง 70,000
70,000.
รู้ว่าเธอ
How much is that? I'm just curious, like, because, like, I know certain dog breeds are like ridiculously expensive, so I'm not surprised if it's going to be amazing, like heaps. But to AUD, let's see, $3,000. That's pretty normal for like a corgi.
น่ะเธอจะต้องพาขนฟูไปฉีดวัคซีน แล้วก็พาขนฟูอ่ะ
Yeah,
ไปเดินเล่น
yeah. If you want to earn the title, man, you gotta pay for some fucking vet bills.
รักหนูให้
He's like not in front of the child.
ดวงสำคัญแล้วมั้ง
The fuck is that? Is that a bag? What is that? I'm curious whose dog actually that is. Like one of the camera crew or something. But it doesn't look like a puppy.
Duang.
But I'm curious, how big are corgi puppies usually? Because I don't think it is. It looks like close to a fully grown corgi. Yeah, I had a feeling it's not a puppy. Like they're way smaller as puppies.
แต่เราตกลงกันแล้วไงคะ
Not Duang being the fucking responsible one. I guess it shows that Shid's like comfortable with him though. That he's being a brat about it. Oh, he's like, I'm gonna go sleep in his bed then. Her bed, sorry.
ถ้าเธอยังไม่หยุดทำแบบนี้นะ
Yeah, he's gonna be doing more than cuddling.
แล้วเธอก็จะไม่ได้ไปไหนแน่
She's like, which puppy do I attend to in this situation?
นี่ก่อนเวลาเนี้ยจ้องก็นอนไม่หลับแบบนี้แหละ
พอคิดว่าตื่นมาอีกวันต้องไปเจอเธอ
Okay, so they've known each other for like a year now.
เขา
Been a while actually. I thought it had been only like a couple of months. I guess it's been 2 months just since they've been dating.
โดนก็ตัวเล็กนิดเดียว
พรุ่งนี้ก็วันลอยกระทงอีกแล้วนะ
ปีที่แล้วอ่ะแต่ขอจีบเธอ
Oh, that was that little festival thing that they
ขอ
he confessed
ไปลอยกระทง
that.
กับเธอได้ไหมคะ
ให้ลอยด้วยทุกปีเลย ตกลงไหม
I was just talking about the festival. No, I'm
ลง
joking.
ค่ะ ทุกปีเลย
เปิดแผงไข่เจียวขายนี่แหละ ปีนี้เราไปทงมาก่อนเฟชชี่ไนท์ว่ะ
มึงไม่รู้ได้ไงเนี่ยวันนี้มันลอยกระทง
Honestly, I was rewatching my episode 1 reaction, and in that reaction, I said that these two were good. Like one of these two were gonna have a thing with one of those guys, and I was so wrong. I was so off. But in that first episode, there was like alluding to that. So maybe it was like a consideration at the beginning, but then they were just like, nah, scrap that.
ไม่มีอะดิ แต่ปีที่แล้วมีนะเว้ย
Ah, that's why he's
ที่
laughing.
มาชวนกูไปลอยกระทงด้วยเลย
He's like, I know.
แล้วสาวคนนั้นชื่ออะไรนะชื่อ
Not the 404 era.
เพื่อนเฮ้ยเจมี่
Bro, you got 2 drumsticks. Throw one there and throw the other one there. That's why I thought there was going to be a vibe between them, because he was doing the fake texting. So I thought that was going to be how they think. But yeah, it was. I think they just scrapped that whole idea. I reckon that they were thinking of it though at the beginning.
ลอยกระทงอ่ะเขินน่ะ
เขินอยู่นั่นอ่ะ
Jamie right back to trolling.
ที่มีชิ้นเดียวกับเธอนะ
He's like, get those fucking lips away from me. I don't know where they've been.
เอาแปะไว้ก่อนเลยเอาแปะไปเพื่อเลิฟ
Okay, so I don't know why. I thought it was like similar to that. You know, that there's a Japanese tradition thing where they light the thing and it goes up in the air and stuff. I thought it was that. Of like all their moments. Fuck, that's beautiful.
ด้วงขอเดินไปส่งเธอได้ไหม
It's like all their pivotal moments in their life or in their relationship so far. That paper is so beautiful as well.
ด้วงไม่ได้พูดอะไรนะ แค่เดินตามเธอเฉยๆจะถูก
I do want this. Duang review an original series or is it based off a novel as well? Let's check.
เป็นปะ
เป็นอยู่แล้วนี่ โอ้
I wonder how many, like, is there even any BLs that aren't like based off a novel or something else? Like, is there any original stories? Because I feel like every BL we've watched so far is based off like some type of novel or some type of like previous source material.
อยากรู้เลยเนี่ย
ไม่บอก
Oh, the song, right?
คอย
Because he said he was writing a song for Duang to the 2 seniors.
น่ารักเต็มที่ท้องอยู่ที่เต็มเลย
I mean, Duang's going to feel something to the brim tonight. I'm joking. I'm joking. Sorry. Oh, not these guys again.
เฮ้ยชินด้วง
Oh, it's probably like, oh, he's a good guy now. Like they've kind of, you know, redeemed him slightly. I mean, he didn't do anything too bad. He was just a bit of an asshole.
ไปทักเลยแฟนผมว่าครับพี่
เมามากเลยอ่ะ ไม่ไหวแล้วอ่ะ ขอโทษค่ะ
Bro's like, I didn't touch you. I'm just standing here. Oh, okay, Shin. I see you, brother.
ขอโทษค่ะคือเมา
ไม่รู้จะอิจฉารำคาญมึงดีเนี่ย
ไอ้คู่นี้แม่งรักจนกว่าจะทะเลาะกันแล้วว่ะ
I mean, they've
คนดีกว่าเว้ยพี่
had some fights. I wouldn't call them fights, disagreements.
เขาดิ
ไปห้องน้ำไหม
Wait, are you, but why? Are they gonna go rude in the restroom now? Oh shit. Oh, is he gonna have a conversation about his feelings?
เอาไว้
I was lost in the sauce.
เอาแม่
Oh, they've never kissed before, right? Because it's like only an intimate, like it's only a fuck buddy
ไม่
situation.
เป็นไร
You're bad at this, bro. Like he's good at being a fuckboy, but he's bad at the whole trying to make an official thing.
รู้จักคำนี้ด้วย
ชมเราดิ
เก่งมากจ้าใหญ่เล็ก
He is crazy. He's like, what the fuck is that?
เอาไว้ใช้กับคนที่แบบเป็นดูมากๆรู้เปล่า
Okay, so they kind of know what's going on, both of them.
ถูกใจก็คือได้ไม่ได้ไม่เป็นไรอาจจะเสียใจแต่ไม่เสียดายจริงไว้นะเจมมี่
Oh, he's trying to figure out like how he feels. So he's just testing the waters, kind of, because of what like Shin told him.
เอาตรง
อะไรเนี่ย
อะไร
When you think about it, nothing's really happened in this episode. Which is not a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, nothing, like, there's been no plot, really. It's just kind of been...
พวกมึงไปแก้
ไปเจอคนหนึ่งมา
Did they all get jeans from the exact same store? It looks like the exact same jeans on all
ข
of
อ
them.
ยืนยันอีกเสียง คนไม่
บ้าบ่
Wait, new character?
ใช่คนที่แต่งตัวเก๋ๆปะ
Oh, it's Marvel. Marvis, sorry.
เขาไปรอผิดคณะขอแนะนำให้รู้จักเนมาวิส
โอ้สวัสดีครับ
นี่ไงด้วง
Duang's got that look of, look, I didn't know your game,
นี่
actually.
คิมส่วนนี้ก็คุณชิน
อยากรู้แล้วค่ะน้าฉิน เดี๋ยวด้วงพาเธอไปเตรียมโชว์ดีกว่าไม่อยาก
But what
เห็น
was
คน
that
มี
between
ความ
them?
ลับ
I'm actually curious about that.
พี่มาไปได้นะครับ ไอเจมี่มึงเป็นหมาเขาเหรอ
But you shouldn't be speaking.
แหมด้วงมึงพูดคำนี้ได้หรอ
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
นักรบไม่ใช่นักรัก
Bro's getting exactly what he gave to Duang for the last fucking 12 episodes.
ไทยอ้อแออยู่น่ารักจังเลย
So I didn't realize until I read comments. Apparently the character's supposed to be Korean. That's why he doesn't understand some things. And I was like, I was so confused. I was like, wait, isn't he Thai? He's
เจ
like,
มมี่นี่แม่ง
yeah, he's like, who is this person?
กูว่า
หรือเอานี้ดี ไม่เอาอ่ะ
Bro, why do you're the one who's saying, what about this
เอาอั
one?
ดีกว่า แต่ด้วงว่าน่าจะเปลี่ยนอันดีกว่านะ
ดวง
เอาอันนี้ก็ได้ครับอันนี้
He's like, oh, we'll punch you in your fucking mouth in a minute. I mean, like, valid. He's like, it's just quality control.
หอมจังเลยครับ
Oh, hell.
เอาละค่ะ
Freshie Night 2026.
ก่อนที่จะเข้าสู่โชว์ถัดไปนะคะ วันนี้เนี่ยเรามีโชว์พิเศษ
So are they in their last year now then?
ใช่แล้ว
No, their second year because they were freshies last year.
คำพูดทุกคำของเขาค่ะ
ทำให้ทุกคนรู้สึก
Let's go. Been waiting.
น่าประทับใจและอาจจะทำให้ใครบางคนล่างเวทีเนี่ยเสียน้ำตาก็เป็นได้นะครับ
ค่ะ
So it took me. I didn't realize until like I think I might have mentioned this in the last episode, but that guy. I was like, his face seems so familiar. He's the douchebag X in Theme Per. I think someone might have told me in the comments. I don't remember, but I did also realize. I was like, just the two characters are so wildly different that it was so hard to spot.
ปรบมือให้กับชิ้นปีสอง
ผมมีเพลงอยากจะมอบให้เขาเป็นของขวัญวันครบรอบของเรา
Oh,
เขาให้ทุกคนที่เข้ามาอยู่ในรั้วมหาลัยนี้ มีความสุขมาก
I'm surprised that he announced it that it was for his
ๆ แล้วก็มีความรัก
partner.
ที่ดีนะครับ
I thought he would just get into the song.
ด้วง
Oh,
กูแต่งเพลงนี้ให้มึงนะ
oh, that depth in his voice. This is actually crazy when you think just how much of an introvert Shin is as well. And he's like, he said before, I hate being in front of crowds and cameras. He's doing it in front of the whole fucking school. That was clean. That was clean. The guy in the front's fucking phone's not even on. Sorry. Right, the uni's going to be talking about this for the next year. This is like, yeah, look at the girls in the back. This is like such a moment because like they're two most popular guys in their year as well.
ฉินรักด้วง
These girls group chat is going to be lit. Like, this guy's kind of got like almost an Elvis tone to his voice. Like the kind of bouncy, whoa, you know, that like. I just realized, is this the band that they covered in the performance that they did like early on in the show? Because Tattoo Color is a familiar name. I thought he passed out. I was like, bro, that's a bit too late to introduce some dramatic new plot. That was definitely the director trolling. Just scaring everyone for a moment. Honestly, I'm convinced they just got lit IRL and just put a camera on the guys on the cast. I'm telling you, bro, there's a vibe between those two. The yellow shirt and the Chin's mate. It's subtle, but I think there is something going on there.
ด้วง ฮะ ไปกันค่ะ
I thought he was gonna say I'm hungry for something else. Okay. That's the end, I guess. See if there's any after credits or something like that. No. Okay. So that was episode 12 and the last episode of Duang with you. It was a great journey. I really enjoyed this last episode. Was like very last episode, like everything kind of coming together, you know, sweet moments, kind of like nothing really happened, but like it just closed the show in a way, right? But like the plot wise, narrative wise, nothing really happened in this episode. It was just kind of, you know, tying up loose ends and stuff like that. So it would have been cool to see a scene where the parents meet each other. Like I feel that's one thing that was missing. I feel like there should have been a moment where Shin's parents and Duang's parents met. That would have been a funny moment because just the duality between the two families. So that was kind of disappointing we didn't get that. But largely this was good. This was a good show. I do think sometimes it dragged on a bit, like especially with the X plot line, that kind of dragged on a bit. But largely there's more good than like negatives in this show. Ranking wise with this show, I don't know. I wouldn't rank it one of the highest shows that we've watched. Like it's very good. It's fun to watch, but like if we're speaking purely of like as a work of art, it's probably like on the mid ranking of all the shows we've watched. It's a good show. I give it probably like a solid 7.4 out of 10. Like it's a lot of good shit. Sometimes it dragged on a bit too much. Honestly, I think this is the rare time I'm going to say this. I think we would have got a tighter, more well-structured show if it had 8 episodes. Especially the last 2 episodes being so long. It just felt like a lot of the time in this show, there was things that had already been solved, but because there was more episodes that needed to be filled, it was like some things kind of stretched on too long. Like the situation with the X, that stretched too long because there was so much episodes that they needed to fill it somehow. And so I felt like it was longer than it needed to be. That's my takeaway so far. I really enjoyed the show, but I feel like it could have been 8 episodes and it would have been like very like okay, that sounds terrible. It would have been a tightly woven narrative that, you know, is interesting in every minute. Like this last episode, I got this feeling. I was enjoying it, don't get me wrong, but I got this feeling. I'm just like halfway through the episodes, I'm like, can we wrap it up at this point? Like that's I got that feeling, and like I shouldn't be getting that feeling, you know. It should be the opposite. I should be the opposite of like, oh, I want it to continue, but I just kind of wanted the episode to end at that point because it was like nothing kind of happening, and I was like, okay, cool, but like I don't care too much about like all this extra stuff that we're getting, especially the stuff with Jamie and Marvis. But yeah, I just feel like it could have been tighter for sure. You know what I mean? It sounds bad when I say like, but yeah, it could have been a more like, you know, sharper structured show if it didn't have so much episodes. And like not only did it have 12 episodes, every episode is like an hour minimum, except for the first 2 episodes. But I enjoyed it still. It's still like a 7.4 out of 10. Like it's still a good score, but it's not like there's a lot. I think now that I'm thinking about it, now that I'm actually talking about it, there's a lot that could be improved by just reducing episodes. And if not reducing episodes, at least reducing like episode time, like 40 to 45 minutes an episode. I think like now that I'm watching it, it kind of makes sense why they cut a lot from the show. Though I'm not sure what they cut. That's the thing. Now that I'm actually like watched through it, I can see there's a lot of things that could have been cut. Like all of the Marvelous stuff and Jamie stuff could have been cut fully. A lot of the X plot line could have been cut, in my opinion. What else? Yeah. I think there was some plot lines where just like, okay, I get it. I get why if they were cut, that would make sense. Yeah. And I've got a bit of a criticism. The sex scenes, right? It's cool. The sex scenes are cool, whatever. It's fine. Like, you know, you're watching a BL, so you want to see the intimacy, and I get that. But I do feel like it was a bit overdone where it felt like, okay, here's another sex scene, but it's not really accelerating the plot in any way. So I was like, okay, cool. But like, what's the point of this scene? Like, you're not accelerating the plot in any way. So I kind of had that feeling. And maybe I'm just reading too much into it. But to me, like, I enjoy a good sex scene as much as the next person. But like, I wanted to have a purpose to the plot, right? Like, there's some sex scenes that were very like purposeful and it made sense. Like, you know, like the first time they, you know, sleep together after they get together. Like that makes sense because it accelerates the plot in some way and it shows that they're getting closer. But then there was just like some needless ones where I was like, okay, cool, but like, is it necessary? You know? And maybe I'm just looking at this show too much through like a critic brain, which, you know, I do have that weakness as a reactor. My brain just doesn't look at things from a purely like, oh, is this enjoyable? I'm always trying to critically analyze it on why these choices were made. So that might just be a me thing. But yeah, I felt like the sex scenes, I think they did overdo it a bit too much with that. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. But yeah, it was a good show. It was still fun. I know I'm criticizing it. I'm just telling you the things I didn't really like about it. Which is why, like, a lot of the things, if they kind of, like I said, if the narrative was a bit more structured and tight, if every like sex scene was, you know, designed to accelerate the plot, if they fixed a lot of those issues, this show would be at least an 8, but because of all those things, it's like it drops for me. So 7.4 is good. That's my score. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys for watching the video today, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.